What is going on? I want to thank you for coming by to Vape with a Viking. So today we're going to do her cheesecakes last. So we got a little blueberry cheesecake. We have got the raspberry cheesecake. And then last but not least, the key lime cheesecake. And we're going to be running it on the Stormbreaker with the Asgard 30mm. And those are coil turds aliens. So let's do the blueberry first. Blueberry is probably, it's like strawberry. I could take it. I can leave it. It's not a one that I drool over, but definitely not one I'll scoff at either. So I'm a big raspberry blackberry kind of person. We're gonna take and throw a little on there, not too much, because we're gonna do all the juices on the same device. Freshly cleaned, washed, so those O-rings are like, nope, not going anywhere. All right, so let's give this shot a little blueberry cheesecake. And I just said, blueberry, but I mean, yeah, I'm sitting there barely hitting a button and it's barely starting to vaporize and I can taste that blueberry. It's good. Yeah, really, really good. You get a nice, rich, slightly sweetened blueberry, but then you get that nice, I don't want to say zangy, maybe twangy, that cheesecake, that little bit of a kind of back of your throat starts watering out when you eat cheesecake. Because that's what she tries to do, is what you vape is what you eat type of deal. Or drink, depending on if you're doing a beverage or a dessert. But you get that very strong blueberry first, nice, and then you just get that kind of twangy cheesecake. And then you don't get graham cracker. I get more like just like a buttery finish. Like there is some kind of crust there, but it's not like a graham cracker crust. You just get that butteriness. Like if you were to eat a piece of cheesecake, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get the berry, the cheesecake, and then you're going to get that little bit of crust, but it's very, very subtle and to the point that, like I said, it just kind of has like a buttery finish to it. Not a graham cracker finish whatsoever. That is nice and thoroughly dry. That was almost a dry hit. All right. So next, little raspberry cheesecake. Yeah. Again, just right off the bat, just an amazing raspberry flavor. Now with this one, it's not as twangy as the blueberry, but for me, that's why I like raspberry cheesecake. Raspberries tend to kind of cut that cheesecake kind of twang to it. But again, you get the fruit, you get that cheesecake filling, and you get kind of a like light buttery finish. Man, that is good. Kind of feel bad about what I said on the show the other night. Because Spring has actually tried the blueberry cheesecake, and as far as I remember, absolutely loves it. She has not tried the key lime or the raspberry. And I know she's been very hit and miss on a ton of key lime cheesecakes she's tried before. So I was like, well, hey, I'll send you some raspberry and some of the key lime when I'm done with the reviews. And damn, me in my mouth. But here's key lime. So again, with the key lime, it is like the raspberry, where that citrus, or raspberry's case, that fruit has cut down on the twang. You want to call it a different word every time, but the cheesecake flavor. So you get more predominant of the fruit or topping flavor, and then you get the cheesecake and still a buttery finish. On the key lime itself, the nice thing with it is I've had some key lime vapes that are just so like shockingly just twangy and like sour and tart. This one really isn't. You get the flavor of what key lime, like a creamy key lime, not a very sweet or very sour tart key lime. You get a nice creamy key lime flavor, then your cheesecake with almost no cheesecake twang to end in that buttery finish. So, but of course, I do these with all of them. That's why I do 3 at a time. I say, if you only want to try one, here's the one out of this, review to try. On these, that's almost impossible. They're all really, really good cheesecakes. Probably the best cheesecakes I've had. So yeah, I really can't pick one. It just depends on which kind of cheesecake you would like to eat: blueberry, raspberry, or key lime. The only differences I would say that between eating this and a really good cheesecake is the key lime. In my opinion, at least for a US key lime cheesecake, it doesn't have that punch tartness that ours would actually have. It's actually way more tame. So I don't know if you like that punch in the face, almost sour note of a key lime cheesecake here in the States, you probably wouldn't get that. But you know, if you're in the UK, maybe that's how they deal with them. But yeah, so I couldn't tell you. Just pick whichever flavor of cheesecake you'd like to eat, and then grab one of those from her, because they're all good. So, but that is all I got today. I want to thank G.I. Jane so very much for sending these through for the purposes of review, and of course for supporting the TRV show and panel members. Just want to thank each and every one of you yet again for coming to Vape with a Viking, and I'll catch you later.